If you're watching this video, likely you're thinking about becoming a loan officer. Now let me reassure you that you've come to the right place. My name is Zevi, and I'm the owner of a company called Loanbrook since 2016. We're a lending company. I think that lending is a wonderful business simply because people will never stop needing money. You can take my word for that. Like anything else in life though, there's different pay grades available for different levels of knowledge and skill. And in this video, I want to cover those areas. So by the end, you'll understand and you'll have all the information that you need to decide if you yourself want to become a mortgage loan officer. It's really a specialized sales position that requires a large arsenal of knowledge. My company, Loanbrook, is based out of Los Angeles, California, and we're licensed through the Department of Real Estate with an NMLS endorsement. That means that it allows us to fund residential loans. Now, depending on where you're located, you'll need to check with your state pertaining to the licensing piece, because typically there's more than one way to be licensed. And I only say that because you should figure out where you're gonna work before you get your NMLS license, meaning, are you gonna be working in a bank? Are you gonna work in a broker shop? And if that broker shop is licensed by the Department of Real Estate or has a finance lender's license. So if you have any specific questions, just drop them in the comments below. I will mention that on the Department of Real Estate website, there's this amazing document that actually tells you whether or not an NMLS license is required for whatever it is that you're trying to do in lending. And I will actually link that document in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. Now, when you enter the lending arena, you'll notice multiple opportunities to make money as a lender. And if I needed to rewind the clock back, I would likely focus heavily on both the commercial and private money loan area versus owner-occupied residential. In lending, like anything else in this world, ordinary doesn't make you unique. You see, if you only offer the same lending products as the local bank, then it doesn't make you different. And you want to separate yourself from everyone else, and let me explain to you how. Typically, if a person has a 9-to-5 job, a wage earner, they're most likely going to walk into the local bank and request a loan. However, if they have more going on in their lives, meaning more real estate, more corporations, self-employed, etc., they're likely to want somebody with more experience who can better understand their situation and offer them solutions. The more solutions you're able to offer someone in need, the more valuable you become. Also, the more solutions you're able to offer more than one person, the more likely you are to make more money. There's 3 buckets in lending. Your conventional loans, this is that person we talked about that walks into the local bank. The middle of the road, which is alternative documentation, also known as subprime. Subprime, it's designed mostly for people who are self-employed. And then private money loans, also known as hard money and business loans, and those are designed mostly for investors who need quick cash. Now, the irony is that the conventional lending is typically the most difficult due to a massive menu of guidelines. It also pays you the least. Now, alternative documentation, it's a lot simpler and it pays you more. And private money is actually the simplest and it pays you the most. This is why I was saying, if I had to start from the beginning again, I would take the path of least resistance, which is commercial and private money loans. And by the way, I'm in the process of building out a great course that's highly focused on making money as a commercial loan officer. And if you think you might be interested, you could check it out in the description below. I'm currently forming a waiting list and more than likely will offer some kind of an intro discount to the first 100 students. So please stay tuned. Now, why mortgages? You see, in retrospect, lending is your vehicle to make money and mortgages are your products that you offer. So remember what I said about being a salesperson. This is one of the only opportunities that you have to sell something of a massive dollar amount, meaning the loan balance, and your commission is directly tied to that amount, which is incredible. Think about other sales opportunities and commissions. I'm no expert, but if you sell a car for $30,000 and you make a 5% commission, then you earn $1,500. In lending, if you refinance a small $300,000 mortgage and make 1.5%, that's $4,500 in commissions. It's a massive difference. Now, you might also consider that we're in the beginning of 2024. And while interest rates are down, they have been a lot higher the past 2 years. So you might be asking yourself, is now a good time to enter the lending arena as a career? And I think like anything else in life, you can't look at career choices in 6 months to 1 year timelines. You have to really zoom out like 10 years. And I can tell you this, over the past 10 years, anyone who's been in the lending business made a lot of money. And most people don't know this, but you could actually broker both commercial and private money loans with just a real estate license in California. So every state obviously has its own guidelines, but consider that there's a lot less red tape around business purpose loans and the commissions are a lot larger. If I was starting in lending today, that's where I would focus most of my energy. When you get into owner-occupieds, there's just a lot more to consider. It has a lot to do with like compliance, credit equal housing, on and on. I think you get it. I hope you're enjoying this video. And if you are, please remember to hit the like button so the video can get some traction by the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate that. Last year, I created a free residential lending course, which I posted to my channel. Now, ironically, it's one of the most viewed videos on my channel. And if you want to learn more about becoming a residential loan officer, then I highly recommend that you check it out. It's full of really great information, and I wish somebody would have given this to me when I started my career as a lender. The great thing about being a loan officer is that you don't need to fund a lot of deals to live very comfortably. And the best place to get these deals is by building relationships with third-party professionals like CPAs, financial planners, attorneys, builders, real estate agents. You might be a tech whiz, and you might know how to build sales funnels and run Facebook ads to landing pages that convert and generate online leads, and that's great. But the problem is those leads are rate shoppers only. And there's a massive difference when you're referred by a third party based on your knowledge and skill versus picking up a rate shopper from the internet. You're likely not gonna get the business, one, because they don't value your expertise, and number two, someone else will always offer a cheaper rate than you. We covered a lot of ground, but if you have any questions, please feel free, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. I do appreciate you being here. And if you're still watching this, it means that this may be the perfect career opportunity for you. Look out for more similar videos. And if all this helps you, then please make sure to let me know in the comments below. Like anything else in life, you must take action every day and stay consistent to become more successful with anything. And there's really no magic bullet. If you want something bad enough, you just have to go get it. All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I'll catch you on the next video.